What's going on YouTube? I got another video for you guys today. In this video, we are going to be making more money on Runescape. In the last video, we were able to make 8 mil an hour. In this video, we will be using a similar method to last video. What we're going to be doing is buying from the NPCs and then selling the items that we get from them on the Grand Exchange. Before we get started, I just wanted to say quickly that this one actually has 0 requirements, so you could actually do this as a level 3, given that you have at least 100k gold to start with. I'm going to be putting away my cash stack, and I'm only going to have 10 mil on me, so we can see clearly what the profits end up being at the end of this video. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to want to do is price check. We always price check when we're doing NPCs to the Grand Exchange, so for this one, we are going to be buying bread. So for those of you that are new to my channel, what you're going to do is buy bread at the max price, and then you know that you could just sell 1 GP below that price and you will retain the best price in the GE. Next, what you're going to want to do is either keep a mental note of that number, write it down, or you could screenshot the page, but you're going to want to know your profits, so you're going to want to know what you can sell the bread at. Once you finish doing this, we're going to make our way to KOUREND because I found a good spot to buy the bread from. Alright guys, so if you're like me and you came back to RuneScape after a long time, or you don't really know how to get to KOUREND, I'm just going to show you 3 different ways that you can do so. The first way is to teleport to your house and make a teleport to KOUREND. In order to do this, you will need level 50 construction, but don't worry if you don't have this, there's a couple other ways I'm going to explain now. Alright, so the second way, or what I like to call the no requirements way, is to just simply walk there. So what we're going to do is we're first going to teleport to Draenor. We're going to walk our way all the way around to Port Sarim, where you're going to see Velos or Velios or Valios. I'm not really sure how to pronounce his name. If you do have the diary, you can go ahead and skip through right there where you see the green highlighted lines, but if you don't, like me, you're going to have to walk all the way around. But once you hit the tavern area right here, we're just going to want to go down towards the dock, and there you will find the guy's name that starts with V. You're going to want to right click on him and then click on Port Persilius or Persillary. I don't know. That one. Once you make your way off the boat, you can actually open up your map here and it's almost straightforward. You're going to want to make your way off the dock, around the tavern, and it's pretty much a straight shot after this. It is important to note that you're probably going to want a stamina potion unless you like walking instead of running, because it is quite a long run. Alright, so once you make this turn here, it's just a straight shot after that until you hit the statue, so we can move on to the final way to get there. Alright guys, so the third one's real simple. If you're a quester and you've done the quest, you can actually just buy a teleport tab and teleport to KOUREND. Alright guys, so now that we've made our way to KOUREND, let's go ahead and price check the bread at the NPC. I'm also going to put up a picture of the screen here of the GE prices so we can compare them together now. So you can actually see here that you can buy the bread for 15 coins, and then you can actually sell the bread for 204 coins. So that's actually quite a lot of profit. Now I know you can only hold 28 at a time, but there is a bank reasonably close by, and I'm going to show you this now. Alright guys, so you're going to head past the statue here towards the actual castle, and the stairs on the right, you're going to want to go ahead and climb up these stairs. Next, you're going to want to open this door and then climb up the second staircase. Once you do this, you will open the door that's over here, and this is the bank that you will use. Make sure you open the door, not like me, to make this process go even faster. You can then go ahead and bank your bread and then continue on with this process. So I'm going to go ahead now and do this for 1 hour, and I'm going to come back to you guys at the end so we can see how much profit we make per hour. Alright guys, so I'm just finishing up the hour here, and I actually noticed that this method does not take any gold at all. I've only gone through 50k, and I have almost 4,000 bread. But let's see what this ends up being in terms of profit. So let's make our way to the GE so we can sell these items and see what we've made. Alright guys, so there's two ways that you could do this. What you're going to do is either do what I suggested at the start of the video. You can go ahead and buy one bread at max price and then go ahead and list your offer for one under it. However, if you are impatient, you do the opposite. What you're going to do is sell one of the bread at the lowest price, and then you're going to want to match that price. You keep doing this over and over until you're out of bread. For the video purposes, I'm going to wait roughly half an hour, which is what I think the average person's max wait time until they just don't want to wait anymore. And then I'm going to come back to you guys and quick sell the rest. Alright guys, so I'm back. I actually fell asleep, so I was very happy to see that everything sold. It was great. So we actually got out the bread at 230 GP each, which was great. I actually don't know how much time this took, but I'm assuming it probably took between half an hour and 5 hours. So our total profit for today was 830k in just under an hour. Now it's not as great as the last ones, but you got to keep in mind that this method has no requirements. You can do this at level 3. If there's any shops that you know of that you want me to cover, let me know down in the comments. Have a good one guys, see you next time.